Hello everyone, Admiral Seabass here. My second video. As you can see, I've got my game set up and really looking forward to playing. I want to talk to you first about a couple of units I'm going to add to the game. I saw a recent video by Rank Carcass where he added light cruisers and battle cruisers, so wanted to do the same thing in my game. I'm going to do it slightly differently than he did it. My light cruisers, if you look at light cruisers in World War II, what these really were primarily anti-aircraft ships. And so they protected the larger capital ships from air attack. I know there were some exceptions to that, but by and large, if you look at light cruisers, I think that's true historically. So I wanted to represent that in the units. So they're going to attack it 2 and defend it 2 and move it 2, just like a destroyer. Because the guns they had weren't all that much more powerful than destroyers. They are going to cost 10, but that extra $2 you're going to spend for a light cruiser versus a destroyer is going to give you AAA ability. It's basically like having an anti-aircraft artillery on board. So that's going to really help you against planes. You're going to get a roll to take down planes that are attacking your navy, just like a AAA would on land. Plus, I gave it a shore bombard of 2, which again, a destroyer in this game, at least in Global 40, I don't believe has shore bombard. So you are going to have a shore bombard. So that should justify the extra cost in my mind, but we'll have to see. The battle cruisers, what those really were faster battleships designed to target enemy surface warships. And so the problem is that in Global 40, you have a D6 battle resolution system, and cruisers attacked at 3 and battleships at 4. So I couldn't really split the difference on a D6 dice. So I just said, hey, we're going to roll D12s for these. They'll attack and defend on 7 on a D12, which puts them right in between a cruiser and a battleship in this game. They're going to move at 2. They're going to cost 16, which is right between a cruiser and a battleship also. And then we're going to do something really fun to represent the fact that they hunted enemy surface warships. We're going to give them naval target select. So on one, if they roll a 1 to 3, which is a hit for them, they're going to get to select a naval target to take that hit instead of letting the defender pick it. Plus, we're going to give them a shore bombard of 3 on a D12, which would put them roughly in about what a battleship can do, I believe. Maybe slightly worse, because they were not designed to do shore bombardment. So anyway, okay, so let me back up a little bit here. I'm only going to give these 2 units to 4 starting countries, Germany, Japan, and I don't have an extra Japan coaster, so that's Japan, the United States, and the United Kingdom. I can't decide whether to put those yet, where to put these units yet to start. Everybody else can buy them during the game, of course, but those 4 nations are going to get them to start probably in their home countries. Although I'm kind of worried about where to put these for UK because, as you all know, the German attack, air attack, and naval attack on the UK Navy here is so important in turn 1 or 2 of this game. Putting a light cruiser or even a battle cruiser there without any corresponding increase in German aircraft could upset the balance, although the Germans will have those boats, which I might just put those boats in with the battleship so that they could take part in these attacks as well. We'll just have to see how that goes. I might put one of the 2 ships here and 1 over there. I haven't quite figured that out yet, but I did want to get some of these on the board from the start just to see how they play out. And, you know, this is an experiment, so I'm sure you might have some comments on these features and maybe even some suggested improvements. I'm going to play it out this way, this game, and would love to take your feedback on how it plays out for you, or how maybe some better ideas you might have, or maybe even some trouble I might get into with what I've used here. So down here are my advanced units. I'm going to do another video on those, about how I'm going to do that. So anyway, yeah, light cruisers and battle cruisers for Global 40. We'll see how it works. Admiral Seabass out.